Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today finally I have with me the brand new Hyundai i20. This is the facelift 2024 version, and in this video we will do the test drive and I will give you my feedback about this new i20. First of all, the car comes with 16-inch wheels, ventilated brake disc. Actually there are normal brake discs on the rear and ventilated brake discs on the front. This is the mild hybrid version, 48 volt, that come with 1 liter petrol engine, 3 cylinders in line, 100 horsepower. I will give you more information as we go in the video. This is the key, by the way. It's a simple key. I'm not sure why, and I forget to ask why this version didn't come with a start-stop engine button, because it's the top of the range version. And if you want to see the car, if you want to buy the car, if you want to test drive the car, if you are in Romania or around here, you can come at the guys from Neomotors. They are super nice and they will help you with every single problem that you have. The price of the car, it's 21,000 euro plus the paint, that's 400 euro. That means 21,400 euro for the top of the range version, LED line, and they call it here in Romania, so it's the top of the range version. And it comes of course with an automatic transmission, 7-speed DCT. It's a mild hybrid system. That means it comes also with a 48 volt battery plus a small electric motor, kind of a generator, a small, that helps the petrol engine. Other than that, I want to give you more information about the car and technical data, and then we will start driving. So as I said, it comes with a 1 liter petrol engine, 3 cylinders in line, 100 horsepower, 172 newton meters. The top speed of the car 185 km per hour, 0 to 100 in 11.4 seconds. It's a front wheel drive system, and as I said before, it's come connected with a 7-speed automatic transmission, DCT. The fuel tank capacity 40 liters and the turning circle 10.4 meters. Also it comes with independent McPherson suspension on the front and torsion bars on the rear, ventilated brake discs on the front and normal brake discs on the rear, 16-inch rims. Those are the most important information. Let me start the car. I like very much, I drive the car a little bit before, and I like very much the fact that the engine, it's quite silent. You barely feel any vibration or you hear any noise inside. That's probably because also the sound insulation inside the cabin, it's really good and it feels nice inside the car. Actually, Hyundai in the last years grow a lot and it feels really good. Even the steering wheel, I love the steering wheel. I think it's the same shape as they use it on the Tucson. Lovely steering wheel. It's a little bit soft. Perfect. I don't have anything to complain. It didn't come with navigation system. I'm not sure if you have to take it as an option, but the good part is that you can connect your phone wireless to the multimedia system, and that will be super good because you have all that information from your phone. Now, we have also automatic climatic system in this price, but more about that I will make a separate video where I explain you everything about the car, interior, exterior, technical data, price and all that stuff. It comes also with heated steering wheel in this price, so you have a lot of great feature here. It's a manual handbrake, by the way. You have also this armrest that's super useful, and also you can adjust it. I wish it has some electronic handbrake, but other than that I can't complain because the car is super okay. This is the stalk to change the gears. You have different driving modes down here. You can change from normal, sport and eco. Every time you change it, you change also that graphic. I will also want to reset the consumption, so we will see what kind of consumption we can get. So right now it's resetted, and yeah, let's drive the car and let's see how it's handling on the road. From here you have also the cruise control, so you can set up the lane assist and cruise control. First of all, it comes also with a reverse camera. That resolution is pretty good, active lines, so very visible, so I kind of like it. Now you can change also the gears manually. If you go left and now you go down and up, you can change the gears manually if you want to. It's great to know that you have also this option on the car, and let's drive it. Let's see also the consumption. The seats are quite comfortable, even though there are textile material seats. They feel pretty comfy, so I can't complain about them. Also you can adjust them, very simple. The stalk feel good quality. The visibility in the multimedia, it's great because they position it perfectly to the peripheral view. And another thing that I like very much on car is the fact that the visibility around the windows here, it's perfect. And also mirrors, great visibility, big mirrors, and you can also adjust them electrically from down here. And it's so easy to adjust it. You just go left and right and just adjust it from here. So they did actually a great job. It comes also with a camera up here that can read the traffic speed limit, so you can see the speed limit. The car can see the speed limit and show you right here on the screen. It comes with adaptive cruise control, lane assist, and all that safety features, included emergency brake and a lot of cool stuff for 21,000 euro. I think it's a great price, and in some countries where you get some incentives for mild hybrid, you can get it also even for a better price. For example, in Romania you can get it also with an incentives of around 3,500 euros, so the price can go even lower. And this is impressive. I mean, it's a great car, and Hyundai grew a lot in the last years. Plus, let's don't forget that here they offer you 5 years warranty, unlimited kilometers. So 5 years you don't have to worry about anything. I mean, you just drive the car. If something happened, you just go with the car at service and they will fix it for you. How cool is that? Now from here you can activate the lane assist, the autopilot. I will try to go on the highway a little bit to show you how those things work. The suspension are also pretty soft, and I like that. Wow, even over those bumps you don't feel that rigidity, that stiffness. It feels quite comfy for a small car like that. I'm quite impressed. Now we are in eco mode, by the way, but we will change also the driving modes. But first of all, we'll drive in eco. In eco mode, it gives you the power slowly, and this is good because the car will try to get you to give you the best consumption. Also, it's a little bit cold outside. I think there are around 8-9 degrees, something like that. But it's sunny, it's fine, it's a fine day. They are good condition to drive, and also the car is brand new, guys. It has 10 kilometers. That means first 5,000 kilometer up to 10,000 kilometer, the consumption will be higher because the car need a little bit of time to have to stabilize the consumption. So that's something to keep in mind also in the end of this video, and we'll check the consumption. But I like the way the car is doing over the bumps. That's a pleasant surprise to say. I didn't expect to be that good, and I like very much the comfort. I like very much the visibility around the mirrors and around the windows. We catch the train. No way, man. We will stay here for maybe 5 to 10 minutes because the train have to pass there. But it's very interesting because after the train we have some bumps there where is the train railways, and then we will check out also the suspension a little bit better, but surprisingly good. And it didn't come with an auto hold function. This is something that I wish to have, an auto hold function, and also electronic handbrake. That will be complete in the car. That will be amazing from my point of view. But it's really good here. I really like it. I love those seats. Look at the seats. They are super cool. I mean, they are super bright and big, and even if you are a big person, a tall person, you can stay here without any problem. I love the steering wheel. Great view in the graphic of the screen there. Super nice. Here also you have soft material in this area with some leather. I like it. I mean, for the city, it's just perfect. It's the perfect car for the city. And if you put it in park, pull here, can stay like that a little bit because we have to wait for the train to pass. Yeah, I will stop the video and we will turn it on when the train pass. Now the train just passed after around 10 minutes, but it's fine. The engine was running, that's something to keep in mind. Until now. Here, let's see the suspensions, because there are so big bumps here. Wow, it's quite good. I didn't expect to be that good, the suspension. Wow, it's great. Now the gearbox, it's fine as well. It's changed the gear pretty fast in eco mode. That's the perfect way to get the best consumption out of the car, and I like it. Also, what I felt, it's like when I release the acceleration, the car, it start to, yeah, because the autopilot is on, it start to brake automatically. I like it, it's so easy. Also in roundabouts, the steering wheel, it's super soft, super assisted. I like it. I like the fact that you can drive it easily. This is really important. We will go also a little bit outside on the highway to see how it's handling there, and we will test also the autopilot and the lane assist. The brakes and the pedals feel great. They're smooth, they're a good quality. In terms of sound insulation, you hear a little bit of sound from outside, but nothing big. So I should say from 1 to 10 I will give it a 7 to the sound insulation. To the visibility I will give it a 10. And suspension, I will give it a 9. I like the suspension, I like the steering wheel, I love the steering wheel, the seats, I love it. Also the climatic system, the fact that there are physical buttons almost everywhere, this is super useful, and I love those stuff. Easy to drive. I like also the gearbox. I know the gearbox for many years, I drive it so many times, and also they use it on other versions, Hyundai, on other models. And look, it's so smooth, the gearbox, I love it. Also we can change the different driving modes, and even if the car have only 1 liter 3 cylinders, it has enough power. It reach 100 without any problem, and it feels pretty stable. Also 16-inch wheels. Right now when you press the brake, the car will recuperate probably a little bit of energy back into the battery, 48-volt battery. And not only. Now let's change the driving mode. It's also easy to change the driving mode. Let's go in sport mode. Ooh, now I'm really curious. 1 liter 3 cylinders, sport mode. Wow. It's changing the gear much higher, at higher RPMs, and it's much more responsive when you press the acceleration. Its acceleration pedal, it's much more sensitive. The graphic is different, it's turned to red yellow color, and I like it. You can see right now we are at 100 and the car is doing pretty well. I mean, you start to hear a little bit of wind noise from outside, just a little bit, but the stability of the car and the way it stays on the ground, it's pretty well. It feels pretty stable. It feels like you can drive. You can see right now we have 110, and you can drive without any problem at these kind of speeds. And we can go even a little bit higher. Wow, it feels good over the bumps. Man, I like it. I like the car. It's so hard these days to choose a car. It's incredible hard because there are so many good cars. And you can see we have 120. And we go easily to 130 and the car is doing just fine. I don't think over 130 km/h it's recommended to drive with this car from more point of views. So I just recommend you to stay up to 130 km/h, even though the car can do more without any problem. I don't recommend you to go higher than that. But at 120 it stays pretty good, no problem. And if you see right now, we activate Autopilot from here, and then you can set the speed as well from here, the cruise control. And then once you set it, for example, let's set it 110, the car will do the job for you, will stay between the lanes, will accelerate, will brake, will do everything automatically to keep you between the lanes, will depending on the car in front, and always keep your hands on the steering wheel, because from time to time I will give you an attention. But I tested before and I know this Autopilot system from Hyundai, the newest ones, they are really good. I mean, the car, it stays pretty stable constantly between the lanes in really good way, so you feel like you can trust it. But always have your hands on the steering wheel for the safety purpose, because it's quite dangerous, guys, no matter what car you're driving. Now press the brake and we will go on the right side right here. The brakes pedal, man, they are so smooth and soft. I love the pedals. You don't feel any vibration there, anything strange. It feels like a premium car. Love it, really, really love it. And you can have the lane assist and Autopilot activated even though you don't have the cruise control, the tempomat activated, and this is great. Now we can change the driving modes from here. Once you go in sport mode, let me see the steering wheel. Let me see if it's a difference in the steering wheel. Yeah. The steering wheel, it's a little bit softer in eco mode, and in sport mode, normal mode, it's the same as in eco, and sport mode it's a little bit, I think just a little bit more stiffer, but not big difference. Well, let's go in eco. It's better for this situation. The great part is that the car read the traffic speed limit, and not only, you can see on the screen there, it read also this sign here that you have to give priority. This is really good. Just so many great systems for this price. Actually, from my point of view, it's really, really good. You see over those little bumps, it's doing lovely. It stays so good on the road. The side support from the seats are great. Lovely car. You have to give priority here and then go out here. So nice in the roundabouts. It's doing perfect. Perfect. Lovely. Now let's go back to sport mode. Ooh, right now it's much more responsive, much more nimble. Wow, it stays good also at higher speed in the curves. You see right here, go out on the highway, acceleration wise pretty powerful. And look at the competition, Volkswagen Polo. This is older, of course, it's an older model, but still the Polo, it's much more expensive, I'm not sure in Romania how much expensive, what's the price, but here is 21,000. I'm really curious what's the price for the Volkswagen Polo. I will probably review it and test drive it as soon as I can to see the price, but hard to say, hard to choose a car these days. They are so good, so many good cars. I don't feel like I have 1 liter 3 cylinders. It feels like the car, it has plenty of power. From my point of view, it is more than perfect. And here, of course, you can check again the cruise control. Where was that? Here. You set it like that. You go like that. Activate it. And then cruise control. You can set it from here or here, yeah. And you can set it at 100, for example. Let's see, activate it. Let me activate it. Cruise control 78. The autopilot. Now it's engaging, but it didn't see this lane here on the right side. That's the thing. I have to go left a little bit and now re-engage it right now. And right now it's working. You can see a green light there in the front, and the car will stay between the lanes. Will accelerate, will brake, will do the job for you. Look, now it's accelerating. I can go a little bit higher with a higher speed right now. Hold your hands on the steering wheel always, but this is it. And now the car will do the job for you. Now let's go back to Eco anyway. And right now the car is doing the job. Hands on your steering wheel, it's warning you for the safety, and the car is driving itself. How cool is that? And it's doing really, really well. Perfect. Perfect, right? Look at this. Still always have your hands on the steering wheel for the safety purpose, but look, it's doing itself. Just this curve, it's taking itself, and it's doing pretty well. Wow. Great job. Now I have to go right, press the brake and take the control. Lovely, lovely car. Really like it. I like also the steering direction, it's fine. And even here it stays between the lanes. No, it's a great car. I didn't expect to be that good before I start driving it, and now it feels lovely driving it. I'm really surprised with how good the car it is, and I think it's a great competitor, probably one of the best car in this class, price quality wise, that you can buy. So definitely check out the car, guys. Totally deserve to take this car into the consideration, because I think it's a very good car. The brakes are smooth, super good car. And this is the top of the range version at 21,000 euro. I think if you get the standard, the entry-level version, you can get even with a better price, and you can get it also with a manual transmission if you want to. I think if the car has electronic handbrake, instead of manual handbrake, and auto hold function. The car was perfect, just perfect. It's perfect for the city. We get on the highway, I see that you can go also on the highway without any problem. You can go outside to the mountain or wherever you want to go with it. You can go without any problem with it. So yeah, it's great for long trips, it's great for the city. It's small, it's easy to park, it's beautiful, and it has also some great technology and good quality in most of the areas of the car. Let me deactivate this lane assist and autopilot. USB ports down there, climatic system, you have the armrest, cup holders. I remember before, a few years, you can see the pole lights in the front. A few years ago in this class, no car has armrest here, and for a few years it has so many great features that comes from upper range. The lane assist is still activated. You can deactivate it from here. Okay, now we can go. You hear the gearbox when it's changing the gears. It's so smooth. It's lovely. We will park the car. I think that the test drive was complete. We get in the city a little bit on the highway, so we understand how the car is running. Also, it's easy to drive in small parking lots like here, and it's also super easy to park. Let me show you. It comes also with a reverse camera, and you can park it super simple. Just go in reverse. You can see it has also those active lines, so you can see very clear how to park it. It's just perfect. And then put it in park, and that was all. Now let me show you the consumption, because I know all of you want to see that. It's 6.8 liters, 20 kilometers. That was the consumption, guys. It's not bad for a brand new car. Keep in mind that the car, it's brand new, and in the beginning, until I should say 5,000, 10,000 kilometers, the consumption will be higher. I think you can expect around 6 liters after 5,000 kilometers. So that was the video. If you are in Romania, around Romania, check out Neo Motors. If you want to buy the car, test drive the car, see the car, check them out. They are super nice. They will help you with everything, and you can also buy the car from them. I love the car. My rating for the car, taking into consideration the price and what the car offers, it's 9.9. I think it's a great car, great city car that you can go also at long trips. That was the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.